Here are 5 philosophies I think everyone should study depending on what feels missing from your life. If you feel like your emotions control you, study Stoicism. Not because you should become emotionless, but because Stoicism forces you to separate from what happened to what you're doing with what happened. If you accomplish things that thought would make you happy but somehow didn't, study Epicureanism. Epicurus had this strange idea that a good life was very simple. Good friends, good conversations, enough to eat, a quiet mind. Maybe the reason nothing feels like enough is because you trained yourself to constantly want and want more. If you're constantly questioning what you should do with your life, study existentialism. There probably isn't a perfect path waiting for you to discover it, yet that's the entire point. You choose, you act, and eventually those choices become your life. If you feel like you're living for an invisible audience, study cynicism. The ancient cynics questioned almost everything everyone spent their entire lives chasing. Status, money, reputation, approval. And I honestly think there's an uncomfortable question hidden in that. If nobody could see your life, how much of it would you actually still want? If your life feels meaningless, study absurdism. It basically starts with the uncomfortable reality that we're desperate for life to start explaining itself instead of us to figure out what it actually is. But it doesn't. Instead of looking at it in a depressing way, look at it as more freeing. You don't need the universe to give you permission in order to live a meaningful life. You create it your own, and that's the beauty of it. And I think studying philosophy can help you figure out exactly how to do that.